Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Sorry for the late start. Special guest was running a little late, but we're here. Waiting for you guys to come in, waiting for the special guest to come in, and we'll get everything started. So, hopefully, you guys are doing very well and hopefully having a prosperous day. Hey, Krisha, I see you, boo boo. Hey, Jason, I see you. Let's see what happens.
Yo,
Hey, hey,
hello.
hello.
Can you see and hear me?
I can see and hear you. Can you see and hear me?
Yes. Hi. Hey, Mr. Toops, how you
Good.
doing?
How are you?
I'm good. Is my sound echoey? I'm sorry. I'm in my
No,
studio
no,
and
you're
don't have
no,
my.
you're good, Mr. Carter.
All right. Hey, let's chat.
Let's definitely chat. For everybody who's wondering who's on the bottom right here, that is Mr. Jason Carter right here. A lot of you guys probably remember him mostly as the original, actually OG pit crew member of RuPaul's Drag Race. And then everybody
Yeah,
from
that's good.
South Florida, you guys remember he was. Well, I don't know if you're still doing it or not, so don't. You could correct me if I'm wrong on it. Inside South Florida, he was hosting it, or you
I
stopped.
I I used to be the host of Inside South Florida for 3 years, but I left at the beginning of the year.
Okay. So, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. Just, hanging in there, trucking along, doing my own thing, just keeping busy, really.
Oh my goodness. Some of them were saying, we know who Jason Carter is size. Anyways. But anyways, tell for those who don't know who you are, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
I'm Jason Carter. As you mentioned, hi. Look, there's so many cool people. Hi, hey Kelly. Hey Rich. I'm a host, television personality, as you said, Kenneth. People see me on RuPaul's Drag Race, Entertainment Tonight, here in South Florida, on Inside South Florida, here in Miami. So just out here doing all of the things. It seems like.
Alrighty.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, so take us to the beginning. What brought you into doing, what brought you, what got you started?
Well, I started in television when I was 16. Back home, I'm originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I was hosting. Yes, Dave. I used to work at AT&T too back in LA, and and I started in television just as a young age, hosting a local show for Fox in my hometown. And I did that from 16 through 21. And then I just stuck with it. Moved to LA when I was 22 and just kept with it and just took, every opportunity. I had a lot of cool opportunities, a lot of ups and downs, of course, but I mean essentially I always wanted to be in entertainment, and it was just, in any facet of entertainment. I was a dancer initially. So it's just one thing led to another, and then just one door opened to another path, and I just stuck with it. So I mean, that's essentially what I've done, is just kept going and just stayed in the game.
Okay. And I know I've seen a lot of it because I know we've been friends for almost 4 years now.
Yeah,
I know you've done some modeling too.
yeah.
So what brought
Um, Being on RuPaul's Drag Race, obviously, like, of course, people know me from that. And being like a pit crew, so you're like in your underwear. I mean, I dabbled in a lot because I always felt that I wanted to experience the entertainment. Hey, Trev. Hi, Trevor. The entertainment industry and all of its facets, right? And people like really get into the business. There's no wrong or right way to get into the business. It's just, you find what works for you. It's really about stick to itiveness, honestly, Kenneth, and just like trying all things, because I felt I was great at so many things, and I wanted to. Hi, Brent. Thank you. And I wanted to just, grow in multiple ways. So modeling was one of them, dancing was another one. And then throughout all of that, one opportunity or one medium led me to different mediums and allowed me to experience and try my hand at a lot of other things to see what I would really resonate with. And television was always there, though. I always came back to TV. And then thank you, Kelly. So when I got the opportunity to come to Miami, believe it or not, I didn't have a job when I got here. I moved here with nothing from LA. And lo and behold, doors open, and then, opportunity presented itself, and then I went down that path.
Okay. Because, you have everybody flooding up. I know you have a lot of followers who are here of mine.
Yeah. Well, because I haven't gone live in forever. It's been years. It's been a while since I've gone live. I haven't gone live in since 2022.
And I'm gonna give you guys a fun fact, which Jason knows this, but I think he may still remember it. But how we became friends is because I went live. Remember the end of 2020 was like December when Dawn Robinson formed Vogue, and I remember Jason was in the comments, and I don't remember who Jason was because she was saying, "Oh, hi, we're gonna set up our interview too and everything." And I remember we became friends.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people know that. That way, people wonder how you got Jason on your show because I'm friends with him and because he promised me, and we've been working on it for a while.
Yeah, and you reach out look, what you do is it's not easy to book people and to get people interested and to want to talk and want to open up. And I'm constantly asking people to do the same thing that you're doing. Like, hey, come on my show, let's connect. Mm-hmm. And so I think, especially as Black content creators, I've seen since the pandemic that a lot of people aren't as responsive or open or collaborative for whatever reason, and it was just stupid. We know that social media is not just a platform for look at me, look what I'm doing. It's also, social media was made to connect with people and to have a web of people. Like that's exactly what Facebook was, right? And so how can I reach out to people and want them to connect with me and me not do the same? When people reach out to me, and it's just and I think that's the problem now is that people want to be cooler. They want to be too cool for school. Like, I can't connect with you because you don't have this many followers, or you're not this person, or you're not, on a platform that I deem is respectable enough for me to give you my time. And I'm like, well, how do you build those platforms though? By brick, connecting with people and sharing experiences and getting their followers to come with you, and you going with their. It's a web. It's interconnected, and people need to start viewing social media as that versus just this highlight reel, or I'm cooler than you, or let me see what I can get from you and not have reciprocity. I think that's a lot of bullshit.
Well said. You said basically how I felt.
It's the truth, though. And I think a lot of content creators, Kenneth, are feeling that way. Like, they feel as though they are giving, like what you're doing now is you are giving of your time. You are giving of your resources. You are giving of your internet. Like, hey, Lucas, you are giving of yourself freely and kindly. Why would I not? Or why would hey, Josue, why would I not return the favor?
Exactly.
I'm not above that. I'm not better than you. Like, we're all in this together.
Exactly. And I'm glad you accepted, because this just proved that point, what you just said right here. Now, I have a lot of my friends, some of my best friends, they love you. They love you when you're on RuPaul's Drag Race and everything. So what brought that up, and what's your current relationship with RuPaul right now, just personally, and all the
Ru is awesome. Love Ru. We have a great relationship. I have a great relationship with everyone at World of Wonder, VH1, MTV. How I got that job is interesting. So it was 2010, and that year I had told myself it's going to be an incredible year. Like, it's going to be my year. I did all new headshots, all these things, and the picture. What happened? Hey, Derek. How I got that job was I was teaching dance in Hollywood, and a friend of the producer of the show was on a treadmill
Mm-hmm.
outside of the dance studio watching me teach this class. And his friend was in the class. And so afterwards, his friend, the friend left, and the producer said, "Hey, ask that guy if he would be interested in modeling and get his information for me," because they were looking for a new pit crew for season 3. And so I thought, sure, whatever. So lo and behold, I had took these new body shots in January. This must have been like April, I think, or
Mm-hmm.
March of 2010. So he emailed me and kept pursuing me too. Like, hey, come in, send your pictures in, come in, come meet me. And I thought like it was this casting couch situation. Like it was really weird. You know, I was 30 at the time, and I sent my picture a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden, someone from World of Wonder reached out, and they were like, "Hey, we want you to audition for a show we have." They wouldn't tell me what show it was, but I went in, and that World of Wonder in Hollywood, it's down in the basement. So like they do a lot of content in a studio that's in the basement. Really cool. Hey, Jesse Janity, guys, cool dude. Hey, Jesse. And so I auditioned, and they had their wear like, okay, but I did it anyways because like I was young, I didn't care. And then so I didn't hear anything for a couple of months, and then like we're looking for new models. We think you'd be great. Would you do it? I said sure. I heard of the show, but I had never watched it because I didn't have cable. And in 2010, it was season 3, so it wasn't the phenomenon that it is now. Hey Matt, hey Matthew, but it was like this cult underground thing that was bubbling under. I mean, now it's a massive entity. Hey, Kelly says, I think it's time for you to be a guest judge. I would love that. Jesse, oh, thank you, man. I love you, man. Thank you. Well, I would love to. Hey, Rue, if you're watching World of Wonder, you guys know where to find me. But so yeah, I just took the job, and growing up in the business, I knew how to have a really
Mm-hmm.
good work ethic. I knew how to do my job and show up and not be a pain in the ass, and to just, hey, Jorge, and just to be a great talent. Because it's not about being pretty and being cute on camera. Also, you have to have
I,
talent and know how to conduct
I
yourself
agree.
and be professional and over deliver and show up and do the job. And I think that's one of the reasons I stayed on the show so long, was because I was just, and so as they say. Hi, Jelaine. Wait, did we freeze? Hello, are we there?
First. I like that. No, we good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Yeah, we good. We good. We're good. We're good, Jason. You can still hear me good, Jason, right? Okay. Give us 1 second to
Can
get
you see and
Jason
hear me?
right back.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest is her street,
Get
and
Jason back.
here I
Okay.
am.
All right, you good, right, Jason? Okay. We just had a little technical look. Don't worry. We good, you guys. Don't worry. Nothing bad. Yeah, you're good. Can you see and hear me? Okay. Now, like you said, the rest was
Yeah.
history. Now,
Oh, wait, Ken, can you hear
so
me?
what brought Jason Unleashed? What made you want to? Yeah, I can hear you. You're good. You want to
Okay.
bring up Jason Unleashed?
Well, it was because the pandemic happened, and we were locked up in home, in our homes, and I really was just wanting to connect with people, and I knew a lot of people, and so I thought, I mean, I talk to people for a living. Why not connect myself to these people? I don't need a big entity or like an outlet to do that. Like, like a like an oh, think Kelly just did me. I don't need a big outlet to do that. Like I can do that myself, and so that's what I started doing. And one day turned to 2 days, turned to 3 days, turned to 4 days, and then it grew to this thing. In a year, like I went from doing, oh, Ariel, hey, hi everyone. I went from doing it, like it just a couple times a week to every day having a different guest every day, and then it grew to bigger
Everybody was saying,
episodes with bigger stars and like bigger guests and hey Zay, and so it just it became an outlet for me in a space for me
yeah,
to
because
not
you're doing a
feel.
great job with it. Because one of my yeah,
Oh, you cut out. Ken, are you there? Yeah, I'm good.
go ahead, Jay. Yeah, I'm here. You good? Okay, no, it was going off when you were saying it, but you've done a great job with it because
Thank you.
couple of my favorite interviews you did, like the one with Vanessa, even though a lot of you guys are following him, but the ones who are know me, I'll send you his information. But Jason Unleashed, I like how you just make it your own. And really, you just do it on your own, and you don't be like, oh, I have to conform to be this Jason Carter, or I'm Jason Carter who hosts, Inside South Florida or RuPaul's Drag Race as a pit crew member. So I like that about you.
Thank you. Shout out to Corey O'Brien in the chats. If you guys haven't seen Corey's content, go to his page when you're done here. Such a talented guy, incredible dancer, incredible content creator. Love Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Kenneth, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm not. Look, you can only be who you are, and I spent so much of my life trying to be someone else. This business always wants you to seek validation, seek permission, ask to be a certain person. I'm fucking done with that. I am who I am. Take me as I am. I know what I'm good at. God gave us all talent to do something with in this world. So I felt like, let me just do that. Let me just be Jason. And the people who are here for it are here for it, and the people who aren't are not. And that's okay. Like I don't need them. Like I don't need to prove anything. We've done the work. I've done the work. So now let me just share the work with people and connect with people and talk to people that I'm a fan of, that I'm excited to talk to, that I am, enamored with their careers and what they've done. That to me is like, wow, like even hi Bianca, Texas finest, I get starstruck with people. And Courtney says, oh, hey Court. I still get starstruck with people when I connect with these stars and these people who I looked up to and who I really adore and admire. So it's a blessing all around. Oh, everyone's here. Oh my gosh. Ish is here, Life Junkie, so many cool people. But thank you for the kind of. Did you freeze? What was that?
It's all true. Now,
Oh.
since you're still working
Hey
on
Drea,
Jason
thank you
Unleashed,
so much.
who's your
I don't have
dream
a dream
guest
guest.
that you haven't gotten
Everyone
yet?
knows like I'm a massive Mariah Carey fan,
Let's say your
obviously.
dream guest.
But
Like it doesn't have to really
I
be like a
think
certain like person, just any like
if I
entertainer that
could
you want to get
connect, if I
on
could
Jason
have
Unleashed
someone
that you
on the
like.
show
Oh, I
who would
want them
just
on there so
to
badly that I
believe it or not,
talk to
I'm
you at
a
all.
big Jennifer Love Hewitt guy. I watch 911 all the time. Love her. Grew up on her. But I that's a great question. I never thought about it. But I mean, obviously Mariah Carey would be massive. Like just 2 minutes with her would be like life changing, life changing. Lucas, yeah, Lamb for life. But yeah, Jennifer Love Hewitt grew up on Kids Incorporated. Hey, Candace, girl on Party of Five. I know what she did last summer. I mean, all that she's just like my childhood. And now to see her on 9/11 is like, I love her. Like, she's incredible. Like, if she's watching, Jennifer Love Hewitt, please come on my show. Please. Yeah, she's great. Great actress. And just like,
Yes,
just has
that's
weathered
what.
the storms of the business, has been around for a long time, and she's just an incredible actress and doesn't get her due. I think she's like
Oh, I
just
won't.
awesome. But
I won't.
that whole show,
I
that's my
love her in
favorite
that.
show. 911 is a great show.
Yes, because they're getting some great life with it being renewed for 8th season. They just got renewed for 8th season
Yeah.
on
8 seasons,
ABC.
yeah. Right, right.
Now, everybody's saying J Love would be good. Talking about Jennifer Love Hewitt, and I think Mariah Carey because I think Mariah Carey would love you.
Well, like,
What else I want to ask? Because this I really say, but I want to make sure I have it correctly for you. Because really, I've learned a lot from. I don't think you realize I learned a lot from you.
oh, thank you.
So that's why when I see you like on different stuff, when you host stuff, and I saw stuff in the past when I was doing my research on you, I was like, okay, he's actually really good, and he's actually cool. And like you said, you're very down to earth, you're pleasant, and you know your facts, and you have a good sense of humor too.
You got
People
to.
see that you're really. A lot of people don't realize that you can be a goofball at times in a good way.
Well, I'm a goofball. Period. Like if you know me, I'm a fun guy. I'm super fun. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I mean, we all have a duality, right? Like we all have a side of
Uh-huh.
ourselves that are just like super serious, but I'm fun. Like I like to have. I like people. I love people. I love my family. I love my friends. I'm a fun guy, and life is so short, and we deal with so much. I think post pandemic we've dealt with a lot to where you can't take yourself so seriously, or things are not that serious, right? And thank you, all my old friends from New Mexico. Hi, hello, love you back.
Aw.
And so, like, I just try to have a good time, and try to, like, hey Sharon, and try not to just make everything so heavy, right? And sometimes some
Yeah.
interviews, there are times where you have to, when you're a great host and a great on-camera personality and a great journalist, reads the room. They know how to connect with people and meet people where they're at. And I hate that phrase, but it's the truth, though. I know how to talk to people and and experience and try to connect with them where they're at, with why they're there. Like if you're talking to someone who's been a survivor of domestic abuse, you're not going to be like, oh my God, hey, you have to read the room and be appropriate. And really, thanks, Kelly. And like Kelly says, really listen
Yeah.
to
You do
people
it.
and listen. And it's not about me. I'm I'm just a conduit for their story, right? I'm just an avenue for them to share and reveal and give and to hold space for them to talk about whatever they're there to talk about, and be present and not make it about. I mean, there's times where you have your own experience that you can share as well, that's appropriate for what you're talking about. But a lot of talent nowadays, it's all about them. It's all about what they can say, and and how they can be the star. But a reason why Oprah was, oh, thank you, Sharon. Be prepared, not rehearse. There you go, Ish. A reason why Oprah was so awesome is because, I mean, in the earlier years, I haven't really watched Oprah lately, but the reason why her show was so successful is because she held space for people to share and reveal. Wendy Williams, like all the greats have been that. Good listeners first. They listen first and are just present with the person, and they know why that person's there to talk. So let's just do that. Let's just talk. And Beyonce's 2013 Life is But a Dream documentary, she said, that all these people are crazy and they're all doing all these things, and all I want them to do is just push record. Just press play. And everything will be okay. And it's the truth. If you're present with someone and you're sitting down with them and you're just there with them, great shit happens because you're allowing them to share great shit.
You're very true. You're absolutely right. Now, when you're not being Jason Carter that we all know of, and you're just, when the cameras are off and you just being you, what does Jason Carter like to do?
I love my dogs. Massive animal fan, massive animal supporter. I love my husband. I work out, I walk, I binge watch a lot of TV. I cook. I typing class. I'm trying to become a faster typer. What else do I do? I have a twin brother. I talk to my brothers. I'm just an everyday guy. I love TJ Maxx. I love Marshalls. I love Bath and Body Works. Like I have tons of Bath and Body Works stuff like everywhere. Just like bags. Like I'm that dude. Like I'm a weirdo. But I just do normal shit, like normal stuff.
This is what I want you here. This is why you did this. We're gonna do the question part.
Well, it's been my pleasure, man. Okay.
You ready for the question part?
Sure.
From we should say the supporters and alrighty. Everybody if you have a question for Mr. Jason Carter, please write it down right now.
If there's not any questions.
See what happens with the answer. Yeah. Now while we're waiting on that right there, I go straight up. I was a little nervous because I was like, oh, Jason, we hit it off good and everything. He likes me. I hope everything's okay. I know we ain't talking about. Yeah.
Well, you're a good guy. So Chrissy says, what type of music do I listen to? I listen to everything. Everything. I think my musical tastes are so eclectic and so widespread that, like right now, okay, one of my favorite artists, Casey Musgraves. Love Casey Musgraves. I like a lot of Sade. I like a lot of white boy rock, like The Fray, Coldplay, gangster rap, West Coast, all the way. And I love discovering new people. I love discovering new talents and new artists. No, I'm not single, but I'm married. Sorry. But yeah, I listen to everything. I think I'm a 90s baby. What's up, Will McCarskey? I'm a 90s baby. So I grew up in the heyday of really good music. Really good music, like from really good country music to really good pop. I love 80s. I love 80s ballads. So because I'm a Libra, I'm very emotionally sensitive. I'm emotionally sensitive to music. But I listen to everything. It's a feeling. There's not R&B and soul will always be the genre that I love the most. But second to that, I would say I love country. I grew up listening to country. It just depends. I like it all. Alternative 90s hip hop rules. Kelly, for sure. Chewy asked me who has been your favorite person to interview and talk with. Right, my favorite person I've ever talked to would have to have been Halle Berry. And in 2019 was Halle Berry. Halle Berry was, oh gosh, she was so cool, so kind, and a great person. When they use your name, when they realize that you're a person yourself, they're like, hey, Ava! Guys, Ava Bernstein, and she's married now. Ava, I wish you knew your married name. One of the let me tell you a story about Ava Bernstein. Ava Flav one. I'll never forget when I first saw her dance in 2005. She was dancing for a guy named Flex, who is an incredible choreographer. And I had met her when I moved to LA to visit. I was moving to LA, but I went there to visit, and I saw her in a piece. And I was like, oh my God, she's a fucking star. Ava Flav. Her name is Ava Bernstein. Go on her page, look her up on Instagram, look her up on YouTube. And she was in a piece with this guy named Flex. And I was like, I've never seen anyone move the way she does with such silent confidence. Lo and behold, 20 years later, she's a massive choreographer, worked with everyone. But she inspired me to keep dancing. So Ava, I love you. I think you're incredible. Someone asked me, do you listen to Cowboy Carter? I wasn't a fan. I haven't sat with it for a long time.
Yes, I would say, sir.
But I love Beyonce, but I don't know. It just wasn't hitting for me. Renaissance, incredible. And not to say this body of work is not out of this world. It is. But I have to listen to it again, and I just haven't had time to sit with it and really take in all of like the new Beyonce. So sorry, Beehive, don't hate me. I love you, Beyonce. I just haven't had a chance to get into the album the way I should to really love it.
But you're not the only one who said that, so it's all good. You know, Kelly, that you have coming up.
You know what? Great question, Kelly. The next project I have coming up is myself. Working on myself. I'm in therapy. I am taking a beat to, hey, Mr. Frisbee, to just get right with myself and to evolve emotionally and mentally and just like, hey, Amir, hi, Amir. Guys, go to Amir's page too, awesome creator. And just really get right with myself so when that next big opportunity does present itself, I'm ready for it emotionally and mentally and know how to have really good boundaries and just be whole and feel good about stuff. Not that I not that, no problem, Mary, the best. Not that I am like not there now, but we're always evolving as people, and this business is not kind. This business is not the most supportive. So you have to really cultivate a very strong sense of self to survive. Kelly, you're so right. To survive and thrive in this business because difference between surviving and there's a whole other difference between thriving. I need and I want to thrive even more. And I can't do that from a space of a lack or a lack of clarity with who I am, how I feel, and what I need for myself. So the biggest project I'm working on now is myself, taking time for myself. And that comes with a lot of goodbyes. That comes with a lot of people that you had in your life that you thought were along for the ride, but they're not. And they're not good for you. And you wish them well. Hey, I'm here.
All right, give it 1 second, guys. We get in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You just want to make sure you're good. I just want to make sure you about because you're saying the biggest project
No.
you're doing right now is working on yourself.
I'm
Now,
an open book.
anything because I know we're getting close to the end right
Yeah,
now.
just follow me
Is there
here.
anything
Like,
that you want to
keep
plug
supporting me
or
on my page. Let me know how I can
bring
support
up
you guys
that maybe I
back.
didn't bring
And
up?
Kenneth, really,
Maybe
thank you for
nobody.
your time. This was fun. I really appreciate it. We got to do it again.
We do have to do this again.
For sure.
And you got to follow your boy too, KTookes85. Follow me on there. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. So just thank you so much, Jason, for doing this. I know a lot of people are coming in now while we were getting in, and I know we had our in and out going on, but we got
it done.
this interview. So I appreciate you, Jason. So have a good one, you guys. And Jason, I'm gonna send this to you once I convert it to Instagram and YouTube. When I give you the YouTube link, and you can share it with everybody you know.
I will, definitely. Sounds good.
Yeah. Good one, guys. Thank you, Jason.